I love the Word of God. I love the Word of God because it's so complete. It reveals to us the mind of God, the heart of God. And I also love science. My name is Adesewa Greg-Ighodaro, and I'm the founder of Corporate Church Communications, where I help pastors, ministry leaders, Christian business executives, and Christian creators to structure their messages for influence, for impact, and for income in the digital space. If you're a Christian creator, this video is for you. You know how you're a Christian and you have this thing that God has called you to do, and you're thinking about how to present it, to a global market. If we're paying attention, and I believe that we are, the world is in need of real solutions. The world is in need of innovators. The world is in need of those who would rise, to deliver solutions for real world problems, right? And I am one who firmly believes in the fact and in the truth that the church is the one organization, is the one body that has the solution to any situation at all and treats that situation as the source. So the church is not that body or that organization that, we just medicate. We don't medicate. We actually have the solution to solve global issues. We have the solution to solve major issues. And until as creators we are able to sit down and truly, discern the very solutions that are put inside of us by God, until we're able to sit and understand, the economic value and the eternal value. And most times we already know the eternal value, but we're stuck at the economic value level, where we're able to understand what is this empowerment of the Spirit that I have received. How does it translate into a value that I can contribute in my world? How can I change it? How can I translate it? And how can I communicate it as a value that I can give, my industry, my environment, and we like to say, my mountain of influence. And that is why I say that I love the Word of God and I love science. One time I was studying the book of Genesis, and I just really sat down and looked at Genesis chapter 1 alone. For days, for weeks, for months I was there. Because first of all, I was there not because I was trying to learn anything economic. I was just there, and I developed a sense of understanding, a sense of responsibility as to how God actually takes his time to create certain things. And I began to have questions like, how is it that the sun is where it is, at the level, at the distance at which it is, that it does not scorch man in such a way that man melts? How is it that God places the moon where he places the moon? And so as I began to ask these questions, how is it that there is day and then there is night? How is it that our body, responds to a season and knows it must sleep? And so as I begin to ask these questions intentionally and the curiosity begins to form on my inside, I begin to see God as a product designer. I begin to see and understand the design nature of God. I begin to see how God designs. And the moment I was able to decode this design framework of God, I knew that there is not one creator that God has put on this earth that cannot deliver a solution for a global problem. Whether it's a local problem, whether it's a global problem, you have the solution. And that is why I want to invite you to join the Creator Catalyst program, where I sit and I coach Christian creators like you to see the creator calling, the creator's curiosity, the creator's dominion, just to see and sit with that thing that they say that is the thing that God has given them. There is a weight for every creator journey. There is a weight for every creator calling. There is a weight for every creator assignment. The question is, do you understand the weight of your assignment? Beyond just showing up in the digital space and making people laugh, which is great, by the way. Beyond just trying to create content, beyond just trying to do a calendar, do you understand the weight of the assignment? Can you translate it? Do you understand the value? Can you translate the eternal value into economic value? Can you convert that which you have received in the spirit into a language that people would and should understand? Do you understand the power of revelation and research when it comes to that thing that God has put on your life? Join me and other creators inside the coaching community where I unveil all of this. You'll find how to register somewhere in this video if it's not below right now. I hope to see you inside the community. God bless you. Bye-bye.